We are back now at 8:40, and October marks National Bullying Prevention Month. This is a time to emphasize promoting kindness, inclusion, and unity, combating bullying in all forms.
Yeah, and here to share how we can stop or try to limit bullying is our parenting expert, Dr. Cheryl Ziegler. Dr. Ziegler, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So first, talk about the difference between bullying and just plain being mean. I think I dealt with a lot of the mean girl stuff in middle school. That was big.
Yes, I would say bullying is one of those terms now that people use a lot, but really technically when we're talking about it, it has to do with the frequency. So is this once in a while somebody's mean to you, or are they mean to you on a repeated basis? There's also a power differential. So my power I want to use to intimidate you, to threaten you, that's bullying, versus the mean kid just might be like making fun of you, getting a joke off of you to entertain themselves. There's a little bit of that different feel. And of course, there's that just intensity. What is the cruelty around here? And what is the intention really? And so it goes back again to making somebody feel like if you don't do something that I want you to do, you're going to pay the price. There really is that strong differential. So there's a little bit of a difference, but regardless, we want kindness and inclusivity.
Sadly, I think so many of us share an experience of having been bullied growing up or having been somebody mean to us. It's so much harder as an adult, though, watching children go through that. Are there signs that a child is being bullied?
Yeah, there are. I mean, there's signs, and they're going to sound like other signs of, depression, but they are wanting to avoid going to school. They have a change in their routine. Maybe they don't want to go back to a team or an activity that they were participating in, or there's a lot of cyberbullying going on now. So when you walk in the room, are they putting their phone down, putting their phone away? And really, if you pay attention to a kid, it's not easy to know what's going on, but usually you know something's going on. Keep in mind that 1 in 5 kids report being bullied within the last year. So it's not out of the realm, no matter who your kid is, what they look like, what they do, that they could be a victim of bullying. So I think parents need to keep that in their mind when they're going through like what's going on with my kid.
Yeah, I remember that feeling of not wanting to go to school. Like that is the worst feeling, like I don't want to face these people. Talk about how common bullying is, because we are hearing it a lot more.
We are hearing it a lot more. So when I talk about, right now they say 1 in 5 kids, sometimes it's even a little higher. This isn't just in our country too. This is in international figures, between 20 to 30% of kids report being bullied. And that peaks in middle school. So we have kids as young as, young elementary school saying they're bullied. And interestingly, they're reporting a lot of that's online. So I think we have this idea that this is on a playground, but I think things are shifting. So that's online. And then it's like the other end, the older teens as well, online. A lot of cyberbullying, a lot of stuff going on social media. And it's those kids in the middle that maybe is more what we're thinking of, where it's in school, it's in person. It could be everything. But really want people to know 11 to 13 are the peak ages of when we see bullying.
And it's an unfortunate side effect that sometimes the kids who get bullied end up becoming the bullies themselves. How can we just kind of put a stop to all of that?
Yeah, I mean, when we look at it every year, there's a little bit of an emphasis that changes. In 2024, we're really talking about just kindness. And I know that sounds simple. It is not simple, though, especially when you're a kid and you're changing, you're developing, you're trying to fit in, you're trying to figure out what you're good at. It's not always easy to be kind. So I would say, schools running these campaigns, not just for the month of October, but year round, really adults reinforcing kind behavior, and us as adults watching, how do we talk about people? How do we deal with conflicts? What are we modeling for our kids? Those are just 3 basic things that we could do, but I think we have to understand that never mind grades and sports and all those things, do you have a kind child? That's really important.
No better time to practice that than an election year, right?
Oh my gosh.
All right.
We're going to be tested.
Yeah, and trust me, a lot of people are being tested right now. Dr. Ziegler, thank you very much. Interesting conversation.